Hey guys, so today I am so excited. This is something I've been waiting for so long. Today I'm finally going to be putting on some extra long soft full cover gel tips. You guys know that I absolutely love the Apres system, but they don't make super long nails. And that's something I'm always asking them for, and they tell me it's soon and then it never happens. But I want to thank so many of you that tagged me in the new enailcouture 123 Go soft gel cover tip nails, because these are super long. And so today this is what we're going to be doing. I got two of the shapes. These are the coffin ones as well as the stiletto ones. Today I'm going to be doing the coffin ones because I am recovering from surgery right now and I don't want to be poking myself. So I'm going to put these ones away, but I did just want to show you these ones as well. I did have to buy the cases and the tips separately and then put them together myself. The tips come with 12 different sizes for your nails, so if you're having an issue with like the width of your nails with the Apres ones, this might be a good solution. So let me show you guys how long these are. Look at that. I am so beyond excited to try these. They are much longer than I actually thought they were going to be. When I saw the extra long, I was like, yeah, okay, sure, they're long, whatever. But then I got them in and I was like, whoa, they're truly extra long, and I am so excited. I actually haven't had any nails on in about 2 weeks. So this is gonna be my first set of nails in 2 weeks. While I'm at it, I may as well show you the rest of my little haul from enailcouture. I got a velvet matte gel. I got some of this candy jelly gel, the pre-prep, this precious minerals gel. I believe this, if I remember correctly, it's been a little while, is a jelly looking sort of gel, the base gel. And I don't exactly remember what this is. It just says a pink, so I probably should go and see what this is, but it's very pretty. I love all the packaging on all of this. So I think right off the bat, I'm just going to size out my nails first and foremost. These ones don't seem like they have quite as much room to fill in like the Apres ones do. Okay, so now I have all of these sorted out. You do have to etch the inside of these. He really makes a point to do that, so I definitely will. I'm gonna just do that right now. That way I can get a lot of the filing out of the way and we don't have to deal with a bunch of dust. So I'm going to take this little bit that needs to be cleaned and start etching the inside right here on each of the nails, just lightly. You don't need to like really dig in there. So I went and etched my nails while I was at it. I'm going to use the pre-prep now. And then for my primer, I am just going to use my Apres primer. So I went back and checked what this is. This is a 3-in-1 gel base, nail strengthener, and like color. So I'm going to use this actually on as a base coat. And it looks like I got this nice pink color. Here's what that looks like. It is super sick. And then I did grab out just my small little Macart lamp for this because I think it'll be fine. Okay, and then I'm just going to just put that on every single nail. The stuff is really thick. I do have the other gel base, but I did figure since this one is also a nail strengthener, I could probably use that. My nails are doing a lot better since I haven't been switching between so many sets as of recently. But, you know, I can always use the extra little boost. So now I'm going to cure these. So when I was on the website, I wanted to buy this whole complete kit for the 123 Go like system, but at the time that I purchased, you could not buy the whole system with the long tips. and so you had to buy it a la carte. So when I commented saying I was excited to try these, he told me to use his Happy Gel, which I did not purchase because it said you could use your gel of choice. When I watched his video with Nail Career Education, he just used this base gel, so that's what I'm gonna use as well. I know that it might not be quite as hard as his Happy Gel, but I think it'll still be fine. So that's just my plan going into this. All right, so here is the time. So I'm gonna use this base gel. Ooh, this stuff's thick too. Okay. I'm going to just do that and then put a little bit extra on the bottom, sort of like how I do with the Apres ones. I like to use this light because I can like tilt it like this and put my nail under. So I'm going to do my thing and just sort of tilt it. So he said to press really, really hard to get all the air bubbles out. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, so it looks like that stuff might be honestly just a little bit too thin, or I didn't put enough. But wow, these are so long because I feel like it kind of didn't go all the way around the edges for me. I think this is going to be another me problem, not necessarily like product problem, but it is pretty strong already. I think I'm going to go grab my Apres Extend Gel instead of just this base gel and do that instead. So I went and got my Apres Extend Gel. Isn't this so pretty with like the gold and everything like that? Love it. Wow, these are longer than a lot of the time that I have. I'll just have to go back and file out the little bit down here that like is not 100% connected, but it is really, really strong even just so far. Let's try this again. I think the base gel maybe is just a little bit too thin for me personally to use. His Happy Gel almost looked like polygel in my opinion, and I feel like that probably would work better for sure. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Okay, so here's this. I did get, I think, a little air bubble maybe up there, but this is on pretty strong. What I like about these ones, I feel like opposed to the Apres ones, is when it starts to push out, it always pushes out at the top right here and not at the bottom. So I feel like that's a problem I always had with the Apres ones, is it always squeezed out the bottom, but even on both of these, neither is squeezing out at the bottom. I think a thicker gel with this is probably much, much better. The Apres Extend Gel, they have two different versions. They have this version that's in this bottle, and then they have one that's in a jar. And the jar one is thicker. Although I hate working with the one in the jar, I think it probably does work a slightly bit better. The Extend Gel does take, I think, just also a little bit longer to dry, in my opinion. I am loving the length on these so far, though. Like, wow. I love them. They look so good. As usual, too, once you're sort of used to doing a, like, full cover tip, this is such a quick system. It takes you, like, no time at all. Here we go so far. And we'll do this last one. I feel like it's so tricky to know how much gel to use at first. It's definitely something you just kind of got to get used to with these sort of systems, especially when you're using different tips and stuff. This is my first time ever using a different brand's tips. I've only ever used the Apres system, as you guys probably know. So this is definitely different for me. I'll probably never, unless Apres comes out with even longer ones, which I doubt, probably would never use the Apres tips again because these ones are just so much longer, and you guys know that's what I prefer. And here we are with these. I'm actually so excited to have my nails back. It's been so long, and especially to have some really long ones back. Super nice. Let's put the other hand on and then we can get to decorating. I also will probably file down a little bit the cuticle area and probably on the back side because there is some nails where I did just put too much gel, and I would like to just, you know, file that out a little bit so it's a little bit more comfortable. Okay, so I know this is gonna be a surprise, but I'm actually going to do a nude color today. I just thought I would change it up a little bit. I also got out a neon green, but you know what? We're gonna keep it simple today. All right, I had to also get out the big lamp because there was no way these things were gonna fit under my mini lamp, unfortunately. All right, let's do one more coat of this. This is a sheerer color than I would like. I don't really want to do like 3 coats of this. Anytime I see a sheer color now, I don't know if it's just me, but I always say like it's a jelly color. I just feel like now, like if a color isn't completely opaque, I'm like, it's just a jelly color, even if it's not meant to be. I would like this one to be a little more opaque though, because I did not do each side the same with that pink nail stuff underneath. I just decided to do a clear base coat on the other side because I felt like that nail strengthener, the pink stuff that I put on the first nail, was so thick. I was having a little bit of an issue getting it all over my entire nail. Next, I'm gonna use the Velvet Matte Gel over the top of these because I think they look good shiny, but I think they'll look even better matte. And also I want to try putting this glitter on some of them, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, and so if I put a matte layer, I don't have to worry. I can just wipe it off if I don't like it. I really love the length and shape of these. Obviously, you guys know I'm like ridiculous, and if I could get longer ones I would, but I feel like this is a really good length for an extra long. I always gotta be careful with this matte because I always end up missing like one spot, and it's just like one shiny spot and the rest is matte, and then gotta do a whole new layer and it's a whole thing. And here we are with these matte. Now I have this super platinum gel. This is like a gold color. I don't know why I chose the gold color. What was I thinking? I don't know. Okay, you know what? I actually like this. I think it's just hard to get out of my comfort zone from what I normally do, because normally I would just stick on like, you know, a neon green and call it good, but I actually want to change it up a little bit. Okay, there, I like that one. How pretty. Next, I'm going to take some clear gel and some rhinestones, a dotting tool, and my wax pencil, and I am going to like polka dot the rest of these nails. I'm just gonna squeeze this out on like a little paper towel or like something. And then I'm gonna use the dotting tool to place where I want the rhinestones to go, opposed to just squeezing it right out, because otherwise I don't think I'm gonna be able to get as precise as I'm wanting with this. And I'm just gonna grab the rhinestones. These rhinestones are a little bit bigger than I wanted to use. However, I don't have a ton the size of the ones that I do want to use. Oh, I do think they're, no, never mind. These ones are going to be too big. And I kind of just want these to be random. I don't want them to look like they're in any certain order. Although I guess they are sort of going with a little bit of a pattern. There we go. And I'm pretty much going to do that to all of the nails. All right, so here are those all rhinestoned out, polka dotted. Before I top coat this one, I do just want to add, I have these really, really pretty like moon rhinestones, and I would like to put one on just because I kind of feel like it goes with the whole theme. All right, I'm gonna put just a bigger glob so that can stay there. And then I'm going to grab this. I think this is so pretty. And then we want to put a couple of rhinestones around that, of course. A couple of these little itty bitty silver balls. I just really want to try to stay on theme. I feel like it's actually going pretty well too. Usually this does not go as well. And then last but not least, I'm just going to top coat this one nail because I completely kind of forgot that I didn't. And here are the nails. I hope you guys liked this video. I feel like these are pretty different from what I normally do, considering I normally would put like a color on and stuff like that. So I hope that this was a little bit of a good change. Let me know what you guys think of these super long full cover tips. And give this video a like if you want to see me do these stiletto ones, because I want to try these ones out as well. I think I just need a little bit more time to get the hang of these specific tips. I feel like I had pretty well mastered the Apres ones for how much of the gel to put on, and maybe I should also order the other gel that works a lot better with this stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry if I'm a little low energy today. Like I said, recovering from surgery right now, and I haven't had my nails on in like 2 weeks. I'll talk about it probably at some point. I just got a breast lift, but it's knocked me out pretty good. Here's some up close shots. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye. So I just figured I'd show you guys what I'm doing really quick with this other hand, because I decided to not do the same thing. This one I'm deciding to do a little bit of like a little ombre with the glitter gel. I'm usually not super good with ombreing this kind of stuff, so I did one and I was like, okay, let's see if I can do another, and I was actually able to. So here is this side. I'm gonna cure this now. I'm not sure what this one over here is. It's like, oh, it's like a little marble thing. I'm gonna go and no with that, and I'm gonna just put another one of these moons on the other side. I think they're so pretty. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, here's this. I need to cure it really quick before it falls off. Now I'm gonna just top coat these. Also, I did just want to talk about really quick, because I realized I didn't talk about like the structure and stuff that much. They feel really, really good on, and they feel really strong, not flimsy or anything like that. They have a really good structure to them. I don't think they would break at all. They don't feel like they're going to anyway. They're not pinching my real nails or anything like that. I know some of you have said that like if you have flat nail beds and you got the curved ones, they sometimes can pinch your natural nails and damage them, but these ones don't feel quite as like sculpted as the Apres ones do on the nail. They look just as sculpted, but they don't feel like the pinchiness sometimes the Apres ones can do. Okay, here are both hands. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Look, they actually go together for once. Sort of cohesive, almost, kind of. I tried.